Okay guys, we're ready to go. Today is Wednesday, March 21st. Guys, we're in class. Time to go. All right. Does anybody have any questions about what we went over yesterday? Guys, we covered a lot of stuff yesterday, a lot, okay? And all I can tell you is that we spent a lot of time on it yesterday too, but you're gonna have to devote some time to that, to the shuns, and to what we did yesterday, okay? And that's just the way it is, okay? And every day that we come now is something harder, and not harder, but it's something different and different and different, you know. So you have to stay on top of it. You get behind, and it's gonna get harder, okay? Today's not gonna be easy because it's numbers, and numbers are important. Okay? Huh? I know. But once you get your numbers down, then you're okay. Okay? The way I'm going to teach you the way that they do it in the book. Okay? And the way that I do it. Now, there's other reporters who choose to always to not use the number bar. To me, the number bar is there for a reason. To use it. But some reporters don't like it, okay? Hey, it doesn't matter to me whether you do or not. Find a way, stick with it. Just like everything else. Find your niche, stay with it, okay? If you don't want to use the number bar, don't use it. And I'm gonna teach you a way in Eclipse that if you don't, to turn something off in your user settings about not doing numbers with the number bar, okay? I'm going to teach you how to use the number bar. You're going to use the number bar, okay? If you choose not to use it after this, it's up to you, okay? All right. So numbers are to be written as you want them to translate. If you want the word to translate, you use the word. If you want the number, you use the number, okay? And there are times when the written word needs to be used and the number needs to be used, okay? Got it? So you don't have to define the numbers on the number bar. You only have to define the number that's written out in your dictionary. So there's a way to go through, and I'll teach you in Eclipse, but there's a way to go through, and if you write it and it comes up, we'll need to fix it in your dictionary, okay? Because if you're using the number bar and the word's coming out, either we need to change something in the user settings or there's something in your dictionary that's not right. So you shouldn't have anything defined in your dictionary with a number, but that's how we used to do it when I first got out. You had to define it, okay, both ways. So it was a conflict, you know? Now it's not. The software has come a long way to where now it knows. You know, when you use the word, it uses the word. When you use the number, it does the number, okay? So everybody knows the number bar, right? We've already done the numbers. You know, 1 is S, 2 is T, 3 is P, 4 is H, 5 is A, 0 is O with the number bar, okay? So if you just write the O, it's gonna come up O. You know that already, okay? 6 is F, 7 is P, 8 is L, 9 is T. Got it? Okay. We're gonna practice them because I know it's been a while. So ready? What? Are you ready?
When I sat there, it turned into a whole phone number.
What'd you do?
I pressed home.
Home?
I did all the numbers and then I pressed home and they all turned into numbers and then this one turned into a phone number.
Really? If you just barely press that bar with any letter, it's gonna come out a number.
No, but
Okay.
I did all, while you were talking, I was practicing doing my numbers that you were saying.
Oh, okay.
And then we said we're gonna practice, so I pressed home. And then they all turned to numbers or to words and then I.
Do home again. And they turn the numbers? Still? And you're not pressing that number bar?
Stop.
I go over there.
No, this is what it is. See, while you were doing it, I was doing my numbers. I was practicing my numbers, and then you said, okay, we're gonna start practicing the numbers. So I started home. And then the alternative words and.
Do it again?
I was doing the numbers.
Well, I put some music on it earlier today.
That's what I'm saying.
It's a little itchy, you know, I couldn't scratch them, you know, so I mean.
Keep them moist and so that
So then, as I was talking, no, you're not listening. I was doing the numbers. You were saying it and I was practicing my numbers. So then you said, let's practice it. I pressed hold and alternative words.
like if you hit something,
Yes, so then I got
This one's worse once they scrape that one right off.
Then you just barely press.
Yeah, I mean, it'll you have to wait. Again, you don't put names for it.
So then I did hard.
Just a little bit.
That's
great.
Because if there's so many numbers, it's gonna know. So if there's 4, 5, 6, 7, if there's 10 numbers, it's gonna know to turn it into a phone number. So that's what it is. There's 10 numbers right there. So when you write something else, it's gonna think that it's a phone number and puts it together. Got it?
Thank you.
All right. So the thing that just happened with this student, and her initials are Calandra. But what she had done was the number. She did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0. Okay? Well, that's 10 numbers. Okay? And then she hit the home. Okay? When you hit something else and those numbers are together, and you're gonna learn this in this lesson. So if you want to do a number, what you're supposed to do is 1, comma, 2, comma, 3, period, or whatever. Something with it. If not, then it's going to know to put the numbers together. And that's what it's going to do. It's going to keep the numbers together. So if you write the numbers and you don't put something in there, an ordinal, time, date, whatever, it's going to think that it needs to keep it together. And when there's 10 numbers together, it already has it in the user settings that if there's 10 numbers together, it's going to put it as a phone number. If there's 9, then it's a social security number. Is that right? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 9. If there's 9, it puts it together as a social security number. So we're going to learn that today. That if you don't do something with that number and you just write numbers, it's going to keep it together. All right? Okay. Ready? 4, 9.
You want the number, I'm assuming?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we're doing numbers right now. Doing numbers. And then we're gonna write them. So we're gonna do both. Got it? 2, 5, 7, 6, 1, 50, 15, 51, 91, 19, 22, 205. Who wrote that in 3 strokes? 3? Okay.
Oh, yeah.
When you can, put them together. 25. It's 205. Okay? Remember what I just said. When you write the numbers together and there's nothing in there, it's going to know to keep them together. So when you can put the numbers together, I don't care if I say 41921. Write that.
Whoa.
What? 19?
Yeah.
19 what?
Or if they say 41921. So 40, 19, 21. Or you can do 4, 1, 9, 2, 1. All you're doing is taking off one stroke. If you think about it for just a second, you can cut off that one stroke by doing the 1, 9 together. Okay? So it all depends on how you hear it. You know, I always try to keep it condensed. If I can put the numbers together, then I do. But it all depends on what it is. If they're just saying a number, but if it's a date, telephone number, it doesn't matter. You know, because they're going to say 210-550-3821. Yeah, don't write it.
Oh, no.
210-550-3827. So you see how you can do 210-550-3827 instead of doing, you know, 210-550, you know? So you can keep the numbers together. Y'all understand what I'm talking about? Okay. Kind of have a blank look on your face. I don't know if it's Wednesday or what. Huh? What's that? Yeah, when you do them right, it's weird. It happens, comes out.
It wasn't coming out, but it did. There was a delay.
Oh. It's that supersonic slow speed.
No, there was a delay with my computer, not my fingers.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay. All right. So we have the numbers. They'll know how to do it.
Yes, sir.
All right. Now we're going to do the written numbers. Got it?
Yes.
You should know how to do it. 3. Does everyone know how to do that? It shows you right there. Yeah. So it's to lead is what it is. But when you can use the HR as HR and not the L, they do that. Does that make sense? I know what I want to say. I don't know if it's coming out right.
Say it again. What was that?
So when you can use the HR as HR and not L. Okay? So like 3 and throw and through. There. So it's not TL anymore, it's THR. Got it? All right. 3, 9, 1, 7, 8.
Oh, can you,
Slow down?
yeah.
Okay, sorry about that.
It's okay. Oh, this one's right.
You know what? I'm gonna make it easy. Put your hands on your, get ready. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Did anybody write FOR? You're gonna get whacked with this stick. You did? Huh?
I knew that part.
To shorten it? Yeah. 5, 6, 7. What's that? 7? 7 is, you know, that VN is tough. You know, so, I mean, if you're having trouble with it, guys, to this day, I still, every now and then, you know, you'll drag that R a little bit every now and then or whatever, it happens, okay? It just happens. Try doing Sefn, S-E-F-N, instead of the VN. What does it do? Yeah. And that's the way I write my 7. I don't do it with the V. I just do it Sefn. I'm sorry? S-E-F-N, Sefn. 8. Nine. 10. Okay, now it gets crazy. 11 is not 11, it's 11. 11. 12 is twuffle. 13, 2 strokes. 13. 14. 15. 16. 17. 18. 19. 20. 20. Twent. T-W-E-N-T. 21. Twent 1. 22. Twent 2. 23. 24. 27. 29. 30. Dirt. 31. Dirt 1. 32. Dirt 2. 35. 37.
Is it supposed to be making the little hyphen in between?
Yeah, because it probably, it puts them together. Does it? Is it?
Sometimes.
Huh? Yeah. If you're doing it at supersonic slow speed, it may not be putting it together. As long as the numbers are coming out, the rest of it will take care of itself.
Okay.
Okay? And if you need to put it when you're transcribing, then, you know, it's not that big of a deal. We'll figure it out in Eclipse. Okay? 39. 40. Fort. F-O-U-R-T. 41. Fort 1. 45. Fort 5. 47. 49. 50. Fifth. 51. Fifth 1.
It's fine.
F-I-F-T. Fifth. Hmm?
I remember someone had, from another theory, had used final length instead of S. So, like best would be P-E-F-T. And at the time, I thought, oh yeah, that's cool, but I could see that it would be a conflict now.
Yeah.
So if I put it in my dictionary, making a note to take it out.
Yeah. 55. 57. 59. 60, sict, S-I-K-T. 61, sict 1. 64. 67. 69. 70. Try S-E-F-T. Does it work?
Well, for what? Oh, for
70.
S-E.
E-F-T instead of the V-T. 71. 75. 77. 78. 80. A-K-T. A-I-K-T. 8. Come out. 82. 85. 87. 88. 90. Ninth. And long I-N-T. Ninth. 91. 95. 97. 99. Pay attention. 100. One hun. So 100 now is going to be hun. Okay? Regardless, pay attention, guys. I want you to do 2 with the number hun. 2 with the number bar hun. H-U-N. Does it come up?
No.
No, came up with the number 2.
It comes up with 200. I'm trying to think. Because there's something, it might be in the user settings, I don't have to look at it. But there's something that when you hit the number with hun, it should change it to 200.
Asterisk maybe?
Mine's working.
Yours comes up 200.
I put my cousin after it. Just finished the book. Yeah, try it again. Well, I didn't make it pretty. I just find it, put my word up.
I'm just looking at something real quick, guys. Okay, go into Alt U. And tell me what it says on clarify. Down at the bottom, by OK. Million plus. At start. And write out.
Wait, where do you go?
Maybe at number 7.
Mine's different than ours.
Verify, verify.
That says million plus.
Starts as
Up at the top it says 1, 2, 3. Is that number conversions checked?
Yep.
Blue numbers.
What was that?
Where?
Right there by time. Right above time. Blue numbers is checked.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Imagine that.
Oh,
I'm not the only one.
And right there by digits is 1.
0.
Digits is 1.
Yes, yes, yes.
I don't know.
So.
Okay. I'll have to look at it. I'll have to look
You
at
didn't
it.
tell us to go to numbers.
Huh?
That's why I didn't understand.
We're talking about numbers.
Why no, but
Oh.
you didn't say go to
Ay,
numbers.
Dios. All right. We'll just mess with it. So I'm going to teach you how to write it out regardless, okay? So 100. You can do 100. 100. Not the number 1, the word hun. I mean 1.
When you have a number that is at the beginning of a sentence, does the system, does Eclipse know to convert it properly for the grammar?
No. That's in your user settings. So if you use a number, it's going to come up a number.
For instance, if the question was, what is the address? And the response is 200,
H Street.
yeah, then 200, 200 would be at the beginning of the sentence.
If you write 200, but if you put TWOHUN, it's going to come out TWA, 2WO 100.
Okay, so you gotta know your grammar.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's the whole point of knowing when to use it and when not to. You have to know when. And you know, sometimes it's so quick that maybe you get confused. It doesn't really matter. In the deposition, you know, it's like whatever. I mean, they kind of know what it is, no big deal. When you go back to fix that transcript, it better be 200. Okay? Because at the beginning of the sentence, it's usually not supposed to be a number unless it's a date, time,
Social security number, something,
address,
something that is
phone number.
quantifiable.
Yeah. But other than that, it's really not supposed to be a number, they say, you know, in the English language. Whatever. Okay? So you can do any of them. 101. 101.
Yeah, that's fine.
150. 150. Coming out? 175. You shouldn't be using your number bar. Y'all know that, right? We're writing them out right now. I'm teaching you how to write them out. So it should be 175. Seft, 5. Got it? 400. $700. $775. Got it? Okay. That's pretty much it on numbers. As far as writing them out, whatever. Okay? You know how to write out every number now. You should. Until we get to 1,000, million, billion. Okay? That'll be different. Okay? Now they're going to show you how to do ordinals. Does everybody know what an ordinal is? First, second, third. So like 1 ST, 2 ND, 3 RD. That's an ordinal. Okay?
Yeah.
The way that they do it, and I'm going to teach you the way that they do it. I do it different. I learned it different. Okay? First is 1 S star, S asterisk. Try it. It should be 2 different strokes.
Oh,
Oh.
at the same, one stroke turns into Social Security.
Social Security.
That's fine.
So 1 star S in the same stroke comes out as what?
Social Security.
The word, social security.
Oh, okay.
That's S.
Yeah.
S star is.
So S star S is Social Security, if you didn't figure that out. So sometimes when you push a letter and you accidentally push the number bar, sometimes the software will figure it out for you. Okay? And it's like, well, that's not in the strokes that we teach you, so this is probably what you meant to write with Social Security. Whatever.
So it's supposed to be the number ST, right?
1 and then star S.
So it's trying instead of word.
It's a number. It should be 1 ST.
Are you gonna give us
That's why I
the
wanted
one?
to do it.
It's doing it as first.
It's spreading out the word. It says
Yeah.
the word first.
It says the word first? No, it's supposed to be 1 ST.
They're talking about the outline on the right.
So teach us how to fix that in clips.
Yeah.
In the fall.
And really,
In the winter.
Yeah, all of them.
because the way I learned it was 1E. 1E, 2E, 3E, 4E, 5E, 6E, 7E, 8E, 9E, whatever. And you just do it with the E's. So it's with the number. What does it come up as? Nothing.
Conglomerate.
Do you have something that simple for the cardinal numbers? That's not what I meant, I'm sorry. Something that simple when you're gonna write it out in a word as opposed to the digits?
Well, that's what they show you right next to it. Is first, second, SEKD, third is third, fourth is fourth. Okay? So the way, and I'm just going to show you how to do it. You decide what you want to do.
Make it what I want.
I don't really care what you do. Yeah, I do. You're correct. But the way that you define it is 1E is 1. I think it's O. Like that. That's the way that it's supposed to be defined. So you have to go through there and do each one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6E, 7E, 8E, 9E. So it doesn't matter if you write 239 and it's supposed to be 239th. As long as you have that 9E in there, then it knows to put it in there. Does that make sense?
No, what are you showing us? I don't know.
This is the way that you put it in your dictionary.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. If you're writing it in the same stroke. I don't know what they're doing here. I don't know. Where S star is supposed to be, so I guess what you're going to have to do is S star, you're going to have to define it as that. As the bracket large O bracket for ordinal. You know what, let me think about that for a second. Because I think it's supposed to be bracket # O bracket.
Good question.
The fall.
Huh?
She said, good question for Monday. I said, good question for the fall. And we actually do something.
Yeah. Yeah. You know what?
WC, baby.
Type up.
See, it works for like 11th, 23rd, like from
Just write this form. The car star S.
Trying to brief it once. That is
For the first part.
Oh, it was fine.
exciting.
Yeah, so like. H-I.
Short R or long?
One.
So try to.
And he was like, there's no
So does yours?
I'm gonna do that.
Does yours come
Oh, because you're in line. You switched.
do yours with 3 star S?
It didn't work for 1 through 10. 11 and on is working.
Oh, fine.
Joey, you manage?
And my wife.
Through manage, you got it. Shut up.
No,
Last time when we were doing numbers, the first time in numbers, we had to go into numbers and change one of the settings on the numbers bar. Because it was doing again like 7 on, but one it was just writing them
I was gonna say 10 minutes later, the thrill's gone. Oh, like, man.
I'll try it.
No? Always wanted
He
more.
did that for like a little bit.
Okay, guys, pay attention. Go into Alt U.
Into the numbers tab?
Yes, Roland.
Yes, Roland.
Thank you for clarifying.
Go into the Numbers tab. And right there where it says Ordinal, click on Ordinal on that little circle. And where it says Write Out, it should say None.
0 to 10 or just plain
Mine's
none?
0 to 10.
None.
I was
None.
just clarifying, sir. I didn't say it.
Under the Numbers tab. Yeah. Did everybody get it?
Yeah. Did we get okay?
Yeah.
Find out. Now what happened?
Okay, now do one star S.
Oh, so
We're done?
If you did what I told you to do,
Okay. I did.
see if it does it.
It says
No?
Social Security. Yes,
Okay,
ma'am.
get out of the, close down your real time, and then get back into another one.
Real time.
So before it was like writing it out in letters, and now it's doing it like this. Is that what
That's what it's supposed to do. Yeah.
Yours already fixed. How did that happen?
Because I did it.
Sometimes it'll do it, sometimes it won't. Shut it down, get back into another one, and tell me if it's doing it. It work?
No, that's the point.
Andrea? Do it right.
I did.
Wait, is this supposed to be one
One
stroke
star
or
S.
two?
Sorry?
Two.
It's supposed to be one stroke. Right, we want one stroke. Oh.
That's slash in the middle between one and nine.
Wait, then why do you?
Because in the book,
The fax machine.
yeah,
you're saying so it's 2 strokes or 1 stroke?
2 strokes. The book has a stop, it's gonna be 2 strokes, yeah.
It did it.
Yeah, why did we do that?
Because it was coming out like ours was coming out.
Oh, was it? Oh, my. Yeah, that rings
I
up.
don't know what
Cool.
happened.
I get it. I can start.
Still on break, I'm gonna give her.
I'm in the game.
And he used to help out at the door before he got part-time, so he'd be at the north, the south, versus coming out.
I mean,
She's the one who moved there, so he's like around here. So he's like, I'm gonna go work in the door. He's like,
Sorry, I'm
"They're fighting
sorry.
on the floor."
I gotta wait.
Like, he's kind of swatting and shit. Yeah, fighting on the floor.
Yeah, low. 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 Low.
Like a new year or?
6 months.
6 days.
Like 4 months.
What happened? I'm not looking.
July summer wedding?
Did it.
Good. That's what we're here for. That's what we're class. Give it away.
She's there for a month.
I'm very stay up all night.
James, another woman's not supposed to work, right?
Right.
She's gonna say hold
So
on.
she could be my careless.
Yeah, she's
Be my one time.
You're supposed to serve and give her.
I'm not obeying. I'm sorry. Get out of here. Look at you. You're wearing a button. I don't even recognize you. That is so my,
You inspire me.
that is so my dad.
You want to call me daddy? Is that
Daddy don't.
Rolling.
He said it.
Gotta be practicing it.
Yeah.
Guys, pay attention.
Rolling, you're being a distraction.
You, West Coast.
I'm excited for you. It's awesome. Joe's parents like each other?
We do.
I think so.
That
It's
helps.
still says social security.
Yeah.
Yours looks. You're doing the number and then my mother-in-law and my mother-in-law. My boyfriend's mom.
Number and then ask.
Want to know why? Because the first time we met, my mom was like, if he ever did anything to her, I will fight him. And I will. My
And he's
boyfriend's mom was
saying,
like, okay.
That's the first time we met.
Yeah.
Well, that makes sense.
So I was just trying to. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I agree to be straight up.
And I was just like, Mom, I
Straight up
feel
in
the
that
first
record.
one. So yeah. I am.
Oh.
And I'm
Good.
good.
Good question.
Your mom was
Like, you know,
Oh,
District please.
oh yeah, that's smart, honey.
Oh, your first.
Yeah.
usually look at what they have. I'm just seeing so like that. So we're
Did I just hear you say that?
Me? No.
It's not right.
Just because you said,
Too young to be listening.
Why you guys say that?
How old are you?
Or you just
I never saw you put your arrow up here, and yet it's okay.
Like they do.
Amen.
Kitchen is the women's, but
So how many times? 15.
two and done.
That, I don't agree, I don't think it's after.
It was, but now that we did the changing thing, it goes to like paragraph, 13 or whatever, right?
Because once they get to a certain age.
Like, so it looks like.
oh, shut it. I'm writing zillions. Oh, yeah. I can't stop without. Zillion. I put it to the zillion sometimes. I know. I looked at one too.
My first one was twin, one of my twins was twin, and I don't plan on having any. And then I have a guy here.
Oh, it is.
No.
How old was your child?
It was, 3. But I have been in his last.
All right. How many of y'all aren't getting it?
You.
This is pretty good.
Besides the obvious. Anyone else? Just not working anymore? Everything's coming up? Okay, good. Somebody's gonna have to sign up for the auto mechanic class because their numbers aren't coming out.
Only second and third. The other ones work.
Hmm?
The other ones work. It's just second and third.
See, I don't get that. I don't get that, but whatever.
So 2 and B would work the second.
What's that?
2 and B would work the second.
It should. It should come up to ND. Does it? Oh, you don't have your, okay.
No, it's not start.
Do they stroke in the letters or the numbers? They use the number bar.
Who?
Like regular photo orders. Do
I
you-
use
or-
the number bar. I do. I use both of them. So, I mean, everybody's different. Some court reporters have learned to write all of the numbers, and if you use the Mark Kislingberry theory,
Yeah.
he doesn't use the number bar at all.
Oh.
Every number he does in one stroke. Whatever. I didn't learn that, so. But, I mean, there's some good things about it. Some of the dates, pretty cool. You can do like 12 TWEV. It's like 2007. Twait is like 2018. But I had to put them in my dictionary, but I mean, it didn't know that. So, I mean, it is what it is.
It is what it is.
But, anyway, we're just gonna move on. Well, you may need to call just support and see. It may be something going on with your computer. I don't know. How? It's just second and third. right? Yeah.
And then I did 11th and it wrote up the word. I'm not worried about it.
Do 23rd. Do 23 RD. It writes it out. Whatever. Okay. So you see how the star T is TH. Okay? Well, I mean, it's good because star T is TH in everything. So when you do fourth, bath, whatever, it's star T. Remember?
Yeah, that's right.
So this kind of helps you with your numbers too. Okay, with the star T. Same thing with the S. With the S, apostrophe is ST. Remember?
That's right.
God. What am I speaking Spanish? Jesus. Yes.
Spanish.
No.
It's Spanish.
All right.
Who does it isn't here today?
Who?
Who does it isn't here today?
I know. Jeez. I already miss her. She was the only one who answers. All right. So you should be able to do any number that I'm telling you. So let's try it. Second, we're doing the numbers, guys. Number bar. Second. Ninth.
Whoa. I kind of read them.
First. Pay attention. May 1st. Come up?
Yes.
Not little May. It shouldn't come up little May. If it did, you need to go back to your months lesson. You didn't learn it. So if it comes up little May, did anyone come up little May?
The first time. That's what you told me.
Yeah. Because May is you may go. Or you may not get it right if you don't put the asterisk. So let's try it again. Pay attention. June 3rd, 1995. Come out? It did?
Yeah.
Woohoo! Weird. Maybe you just have to use it with dates. Right, he came in third. Three RD? Awesome. Okay. That's not the way you do that, but I'm just trying to do it for the numbers, okay? Got it? Okay. So let's try it. Ready? First. Third. Fifth. Ninth. 11th. Come up.
Yes.
All right. 12th.
I like these.
15th. 20th. 32nd. 43rd. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
Seriously?
Yes.
What?
You didn't write it correctly.
I did that store for everything.
54th.
Oops.
What?
He's hitting S star for everything, and it's still coming up the correct ordinal for the series of numbers.
Really?
I've been hitting that star for everything.
I don't want to confuse everybody. I don't want to confuse everybody. Try this, guys. Indiana Jones 67 over here. Tried something. Try 43rd. Listen, pay attention. 43rd with star S. So 4-3 star S.
Whoa.
Does it come up?
Yeah.
Still?
Is that for everything?
Yours is jacked.
It was working
Does
for.
it matter the numbers
whether
are
it's-
gonna be in,
Is it coming up?
so I can stop memorizing the other letters?
That may be what you need to do. Star S.
I'm open to that.
He's using star S for everything.
Everything, yeah.
And it's coming up.
Oh, Chris?
Yay.
Chris,
Grow up.
thank you.
Grow up.
What was the little guy in Indiana Jones?
The girl who knows it isn't here.
The girl. I know. Where's that girl?
It said 44.
The one that says yes, the one that knew Indies. Buddy,
The girl that sits next to you. Yeah, the girl that sits next to you.
Cassandra.
Oh, it does
Just do
work on
3
you.
star S.
Work on me.
He's gonna watch the video.
But he was watching me doing the star T, star, you know, or the N, star
Do it,
N.
just do star S. Guys,
Yes.
you know what? You just figured out an easy way to do it.
High fiving you.
Okay?
You can say this.
It was him.
Oh, dude, look at you. Happy. Suddenly being
I do know. But you know
Star
what?
I was
S
doing all
everything.
I was doing all the district courts with the star S, so
Yeah.
It was always Monday.
How did you learn
Called you
that?
Kate.
I just started doing all district courts with star S and it's coming out.
Congratulations.
It's never too late.
Elizabeth.
All right, guys. Let's try some different things.
Wow. Try to break the code.
All right?
I remember that.
Pay attention.
What are you doing?
389th District Court.
Is there a thing for that?
How would you write it?
Dis. I'm guessing.
Dis or district. Did it come out? See, guys, so now you can do any number, you can do any series of numbers with the star S, and it's going to come up. It should come up.
You learned something new tonight.
I did.
Well, he was
I don't
looking-
do it that way, so I
he was
don't
looking
care.
at me like I was crazy.
But I learned something. I don't do it that way.
You don't do anything.
So just listen to the series of numbers and let's see what happens. Pay attention, guys. Pay attention. 2, 8, 9, 4, 3, 1, star S. What does it do?
289, 4331 ST.
Did it do it right? It put the commas in the right place? Did it?
Yeah.
Guys, you're welcome.
Oh man, I don't know what that's doing. I don't know what that's doing.
Yeah. He's teaching numbers. James is teaching
Romance.
romance.
I heard that.
You know what? You just learned an easy way
Are
right
you
there.
gonna start using it?
Fantastic. No. Mine come out. 1E, 2E, 3E, 4E. It
Oh,
works.
you get the E.
Mm-hmm. Okay. We got that, right?
Yes.
All right. Now we're going to move to the words.
Oh, man.
We already know how to do them. First,
Go.
So now we're just spelling it.
yes, spelling them out.
Oh.
Not the number bar. Spell them out. Second, Third. Fourth. Eighth.
What's the name?
Eighth. Tenth. 11th.
Go too fast.
Let me let you in on a little secret.
Sam.
It's the same thing with just a T. We've already gone over these.
Oh, shit.
First, second, third. So 1, 2, 3, 4. It's just first, second, third. Now it's just going to be with the T asterisk. Okay. 11th. 12th. 12th. 13th. So 13th. 2 strokes.
Oh, too strong.
15th.
Are you saying this is the same as like the 40s and the 50s, except we do an asterisk? Is that what you said?
What do you mean? What do you mean as the 40s and the 50s?
Like how you write, like, because I keep writing 40, 50, because I'm remembering like what we just learned, and so I can't write what you're saying.
I don't, it doesn't. Just pay attention to what I'm saying and just write what I say. 13th. So T-H-I-R, thir, and then teenth. On all of the teens is going to be T long E-N-T with the asterisk, teenth.
Oh, there we go. It's fine.
Yeah. So T long E-N-T with the asterisk, teenth. So 14th, 15th, 16th, 17th. It's going to be, you know, 17th, 18th, 19th, and when you get to 20th, it's 20th. You know what? Try 20 with the asterisk. No? Or you're just going to have to two-stroke it. 20th. Y-E-T with the asterisk. Yeth.
Some photo reporters really think that that's faster than doing the number bar. And overall, the number bar for this seems.
I do it.
You do what?
I don't write out 20th. I don't write out 31st. I do the number bar. And then if I need to change it, I'll change it when I do my transcript. But it's just easier for me to do the number bar. I'm teaching you how to do it.
Right.
How you do it later is up to you. I'm going to teach you how to do it. I'm going to teach you how to do everything. The way that you decide to do it is up to you. As long as it works for you, and as long as it comes out correct in the transcript on your test, or when you get out, well, trust me, you're not getting out of here without doing it right. So you're going to learn a way. Okay? So you're not getting out of school without doing it right. Not going to happen.
So it sometimes, will you need to write it out, or you're just saying that when you do transcript, you'll write it out if it needs to be?
trying to think of a scenario when you would have to write it out.
No, you're not.
Yeah, because if they say, you know what place did you come in the race? 31st. You're not going to put 31 ST. It's going to be 31st.
So if you're writing it out using the number bar.
It's not right. In the beginning of a sentence, it's not right. You're not supposed to have numbers at the beginning of a sentence like that. Hmm?
Like when can we change it later?
Yes.
So
You
like,
can change it later. But like, I do it that way. Like if they said, what place did you come in? 31st, I do 3131E. And then I change it later in my transcript.
do you like make a notation on your, when you're typing, like, or you just, when you know you're
I
gonna
just know.
remember?
Because you're going to go through and edit it. Y'all know what that is, right? So when you're going through there and doing it, then you're going to print it, proofread it, so you should see it again. And then you're going to go in there and do your corrections, so you should see it again. So you should have 3 backups to doing it. 1, you should do spell check every time. I don't know that spell check is going to catch it. It may. It may. But if it doesn't, then when you're going through and proofreading, you should pick that up. You'll miss it on a test one time when it costs you a test, and then you'll know, I don't need to do that anymore. It's not 31ST at the beginning of a sentence. Okay? Unless they say, when was he born? What day was he born? 31st of March. So that's one time that I don't know that I would do 30, that I would write it out. I would do 31ST of March. There. I don't know. Some people are different about it. I don't know. What's that?
15?
Yeah. 15th? Oh, 10th is not easy. 10th is, that's why I was trying to see if like 20th would work. But 10th is not easy. You're gonna have to practice that. And don't worry, you are. For homework. So it's coming up. After the break. All right? So 21st. 27th. 30th. 30th. 35th. 37th. 'That's not a fun stroke either. 40th. 40th. 43rd. 47th. 50th. 5th. 54th. 57th. 80th. 8th. 8th. 81st. 87th. 90th. 9th. Yeth.
Just saw your shirt.
95th. 97th. 100th.
Yeah.
One hunt. How was that? We're gonna try something. Ready?
Ready.
Let me know when you're ready.
I'm ready.
100th one. I think,
101st.
yeah. I'm just trying something. Thank you
What's
though.
the start at?
I don't
Huh?
like the words.
Right now?
Well, I mean, if someone said that,
Yeah. You have to learn to write what they say.
101.
So people don't always speak correctly. So I know you guys think I'm a little crazy anyway.
they don't talk about it.
Jury's still out. But people say stuff like that. And you're gonna be like, no, you're not. Because I'm gonna teach you different ways of writing things, even though it may not be correct.
When someone actually says something like that, do you put the correct thing like in?
No, your job is not to clean them up. Your job is to write what they say
Okay.
to a certain degree. And we talked about this yesterday. About if somebody says, well, and I'm going to say it, when people say, well, let me ask you a question. It's not AXE, guys. It's not. You know what they're talking about. You know what they're trying to say. Somebody says, well, have a seat in the chair. Really? It's not SHARE. You know what they're talking about. It's have a seat in the chair. People don't always talk the way that they need to. Your job is to clean them up to a certain extent. You know what they're talking about. It's not sitting the SHARE, okay? So there, or ask a question. It's not AXE, it's ASK, okay? So it's not really cleaning them up. It's writing what really needs to be written. Now when they say, crazy stuff, well, what was it? Well, it was 100th one. Well, it's 101st. But they may say 100th one. We'll read that back. Oh, well, I was being nice that day. 101st, 100th first. Well, that's not what he said. And then they start arguing with you because you didn't write what they said. See what I'm saying?
Okay, that's why I asked you, would you at some point correct that in some way?
And I'll even tell you, we're going to get off it a little bit, but I took a deposition of a doctor, an Indian doctor. I think I told y'all this story, did I?
No.
And, very smart man, very. And he's reading from this report, and he keeps saying in the Kiritis. So I'm like, I just write it, Kiritis. I look at the attorney looks at me like, did you get that? Whatever, I just write it. It's on video. And he kept saying it, reading from this paper. Kiritis, the Kiritis, the Kiritis. So we take a break. So I asked him, I said, doctor, I want to, see something. I want to ask you a question about something that you were reading from. You were talking about the Kiritis. He goes, a what? Exactly. Huh? And I said, you were reading from a sheet. Can I see it? And he goes, yeah. So I'm reading, and it's like, oh, there it is. Kiritis. He goes, no, it's characteristics. I said it. Characteristics. He goes, yeah, Kiritis. The Kiritis, and it was characteristics.
Holy moly.
Whoa.
Whoa is correct. I had no idea what he was saying. And he said it. He goes, yeah, the Kiritis. And he's saying, I'm like, characteristics? Yeah, the Kiritis.
So once you know what it is, you're supposed to characteristics.
Yeah.
And my wife had one where the Indian guy could say, come on everybody, focus, focus.
Yes.
Focus.
Focus.
Come on everybody, focus, focus.
So, ask questions. Learn to ask questions. Don't just,
Very diplomatic.
and trust me, in your court reporting career, you're going to hear some things. You're going to hear some things. Yeah. So, anyway, we're going to take a break.